All right, it looks like I'm live. Is this, I really have a hard time always starting these videos. Um, but I'm new, right? I'm new at all this technology stuff. And so this is video number 3, and this is to keep us going. So if you watch the first video, it was telling you all about the class. And right, correct. The first video told us about having the class. The second, and if you're all in, the second video talked about how exactly to make the sample so that we are all on even playing field. So this one I wanted to first share about, I remember I said I was going to post a letter. So when you make your sample package, I told you to throw a little thank you card in there. All right. Throw a little thank you card that comes with it, hand write it or print it out. Okay. And then hand sign the bottom and pretty much say, and I'm just going to read this. Actually, no, I'm not going to read it. I'm going to take a picture of it and post it. So have your sample packs ready to go. Here's the reason I want you to do this. And I had somebody ask, well, I'll just make them as I need them. First of all, when you ask somebody, I want you to be prepared to say, here you go. I don't want you to say, okay, you know what? I'll get you the samples. And then 2-3 days later, get them the samples. It's not good business. Okay. And second is if you prepare 5 of these, your goal is to get rid of 5 of these. If you just prepare as you go, you're mentally saying, I don't know if anybody's going to go and why waste my time? Create the time. Make the sample packs, commit this to your mind, body, and soul that I have 5, 10, 15, 20 people coming to this class. I just got to find out who it is and give these to them. Okay? So these are some things I want you to keep in mind when you think about who to ask. First of all, you need to ask someone that is not currently on your team or on somebody else's team, because there's no benefit to having an enrollment incentive when we get done if they're already on your team. Okay? So you need to ask somebody who's not on your team and not on anybody else's team. Please, not on anybody else's team. You also got to ask someone who's not currently purchasing their products from somebody else. We all live in small towns, and there's other people that might be cross-line or on your team that are inviting somebody. You can ask them and say, hey, are you working with anybody? Who do you get your products from? And I'll go into that in a little bit. And let's see, I really need my glasses. Or someone that's on cross-line. We don't want to ask anybody that's cross-line at all. Now, if they're cross-line customers, I don't know, because a lot of people I know someone that was working as a customer of somebody for 3 years and they never knew they could get a membership. So there's always that thought in the back of my head. But let's just try not to no inviting anybody that's currently on the team or currently using the product or currently a customer, a wholesale customer or a wellness advocate. We don't need that. You should be meeting with them individually. All right. Then I want you to ask them, get into a conversation about essential oils. Hey, man, there's essential oils everywhere. Have you ever tried them? Oh, you have? Well, where do you get yours? Oh, doTERRA. Okay, so are you currently working with somebody? Oh, you just buy them randomly on Amazon? Would you like to start working with individuals, because did you know doTERRA doesn't back products from Amazon? And stuff like that. Or you can say, oh, you are currently using. Don't end the sentence there, because then I found somebody that was like, oh, you are currently using. Oh, you get your oils from someone. Oh, you're using Young Living. Oh, you're a Young Living wellness advocate. Hey, would you be interested in stepping back and looking at doTERRA? I can provide you 6 samples, join a team, and let you find some education about the difference between Young Living. Now, this is what I would respect for you, that you not bring into the fact and try and sell on my event. Can we, agree on that? But I would be more than happy to let you experience my 6 products, get the education that we offer through doTERRA, and let you compare them to what you have in Young Living and go like that. So you definitely want to know that when people are when you say that they're currently not using doTERRA or currently not using essential oils, that you offer the opportunity to join this event. Okay. That's the first thing. The second thing is, if they are using oils, where do they get it from? Because it might not be doTERRA. If they do get it from doTERRA, are they currently happy with the person that is getting them the product? You know what I mean? Are they currently working with someone actively with the product? Stuff like that, okay? So make sure you pick your people wisely, because we will never hurt another doTERRA person, because that person may help you later on, and that's how we are. All right. Now, when it's time to say, yes, they are interested in the event. Okay. What we want to do is get a commitment that they will stay on the event and get on every single day. And that's when you go, look, I have 6 free samples for you to join my event. And the best way for you to get these samples, or let me explain it. I always do well in the moment. All right. So yes, I'd love for you to join my event. And what it is, it's an educational event, and it goes from December 1st through to December 7th. Yes, it's going to be December 1st through December 7th. And I'm going to send that picture to you guys. I'm going to send this picture to you guys. Okay. I know I was going to make it the 30th to the 6th, but I have a special I want to offer for the weekend, and it just works out, and it's easier for people to remember the first through the 7th. Okay. So yes, I'd love for you to join my event. This is how you go now. But here's the thing. It is a wealth of information, and I'm going to take you, my team, you can say my team, because we are all one big team. My team will teach you how to use each of the samples I give you and give you a wealth of information. And get this, you have an opportunity to win giveaways. But you have to commit to watching a video every single day. Now, I have the samples right here ready to go, or I have the samples that I can throw in the mail today if you will commit to watching the videos. Here's why. I only have 10 slots in this event, only 10. And if I give you one of the slots and you're not able to make it, it will take away from anybody else. Now, here's the deal. The videos are posted all day long, and they're going to be posted all the way to the 7th. If you watch them every day, you have a chance to win the video. But if you don't, that's okay. You have until the end of the week to watch them. But if you can't even watch them, I'm going to use my spot that I've been given and give it to somebody else. That's how I want you to put it, people. I don't want you to get desperate and just start giving the value and worth of everything you've just did to someone that doesn't value and worth the effort you put into this. Out of desperation, it's not necessary. You're not going to succeed that way. You're only going to crash your business. Okay. Now you think, oh, I just don't want to step on their toes and put the pressure on them. You're actually not. Because if they're a good friend of yours and they can't make it, they honestly can't make it. It's nothing underlying. It's not that they're playing games. If they say they can't make it, it doesn't mean they don't want it or they don't want to support you. It honestly means that they can't make that kind of commitment. All right. So then give them the opportunity to say no and say, hey, that's okay. I appreciate that you didn't take the spot from somebody. Thank you very much. It will save your relationship as friends rather than counting on someone that really didn't want to commit but felt obligated because you were desperate. So give people the permission to say no. Don't say no for them, but give them say, hey, you know what? I've actually only been given 10 spots. would it be all right if you took this, that you commit to getting on by the end of the week and watching these, oil videos? There's actually only 5 oil videos over the 7 days, but that gives them that extra time, okay? So get the commitment. Don't feel like you're stepping on toes. People actually appreciate your integrity and your transparency when you say, if you can't, please say no. Give that person that right to say no with respect and appreciating them and not forcing them to say no either. Oh, it's okay if you can't. It's okay if you can't. That's desperation. Because there are a lot of people out there that will benefit your business, and they're the ones that are going to say yes. And that's who you want anyway. So go ahead and ask. There's a lot of people say, hey, this is going to be great. Now, I want to tell you, I'm saying 10 spots because that's what most people, they get 10 toothpaste, 10 deep blues. They got enough for 10 samples. If you guys can, make more. If you guys can take 15 spots, go ahead. If you guys can take 20, you have 3-4 weeks. I created the page. It is up, and all you guys would have gotten an invite today right before I sent this. Okay? So go ahead, start inviting. Do not invite them until you get this in the mail or you have this ready to hand. Because I don't want something that happened on another site that the things were starting, people didn't have their samples. The person that invited them put them in, said, you know what, I just didn't get time to make the samples yet. It reflects on every single presenter that's going to be on here. And remember to reach out to me if you want to present. Reach out. I have about 5 more slots for presenters, mainly because I'd like to see some new faces, okay? So start inviting. Add only when you hand them this, put them in the mail, or having it sitting by your car keys that it's going to somewhere. Oh, and I forgot to post the picture of Anetta's. I should do that. All righty. We'll let you go. I'm going to do that right now before I forget. A hooey ho. And the next video will be coming next week sometime. All right. And then we'll be wrapping it up on videos. Talk to you guys later. Text me if you need me. Message me if you need me.